Okay, this is everything daily habits for an online entrepreneur, agency owner, online marketer, someone that you're potentially just sitting in an office a lot of your time. This is going to be for you. All right, so number one is let's talk about Atomic Habits with James Clear. You don't have to read the book to be successful with actually getting good habits. Although, like I do have read most of it, it's more about implementation and actually doing it than just reading it and say you read it and then posting a photo that you have of the book or something like that, which I do as well. But essentially here we want to focus on systems and not goals. So create a system, you create a list of goals, you create a dream board. And I've done this before. And yeah, it can work, but we want to make it even better than that. What's the next step to making it better? And yeah, habits do work, but if systems are in place, that means that can scale. If you're building a company, you're trying to scale systems, not your own personal goals. So that's what we're trying to do here with us. We're basically trying to habit loop and create a ritual of habits that are now subconscious. You don't have to think about doing it. You're just automatically doing it. So yeah, in the beginning, you have to measure everything, track everything, habit tracking, food tracking, workout tracking, and so forth. But once you get it going, you create a contract with yourself, and then you make it public to create accountability. All right, so let me just bring you through my daily routine here. Now, the earlier you go to bed, the earlier you're going to wake up. That's basically it. So if you're going to sleep anytime after 11:30 p.m., that means you won't be able to wake up at 7. It's that simple. So instead of setting an alarm for the morning, you might want to set an alarm for night, which I do. Hey, I have to be in bed at this certain time. So I don't really use an alarm that much, but you can use an alarm on your iPhone and it will slowly wake you up. And there's like different alarms, right? So it's not just like that sharp alarm. It'll just slowly wake you up and get you in the routine. For me right now, like today I woke up at about 7:15 and that got me into my routine here and got me into the office, prepared, ready to go after coffee, everything. Sitting down at my desk, fully dressed. Even though I'm working from home, I'm fully still dressing up like I'm going out to work. That is one big important thing. Dress to impress, even if you work from home and have a home office. If you're a remote worker, it doesn't matter. The more you dress up for yourself, it's a subconscious thing. You'll look better, you'll feel better, and you'll perform better. I have to book meetings, do coaching calls, sales calls. Now, since I'm in Bali, that means that this is 9 p.m. Eastern time is my 9 a.m. here. So I'll do calls in the morning and get those out of the way immediately, like as soon as possible during the week. And then we'll go into my deep work and get all of the deep work done. This could be creating videos just like this one, be working on documents, working on business systems and so forth. And then once that is done, usually you're going to be just about burned out, basically 4 to 5 hours of work and you haven't eaten, you just had black coffee, that's it. No sugar. So you're on a fast. You're on intermittent fasting schedule, either an OMAD or 2 dinners, I'd say. So basically, I have my 2 p.m. lunch here, and that's usually like some kind of version of steak and eggs, chicken, lots of protein, maybe 6 eggs with a little bit of chicken, or like 250 grams of steak with 3 eggs, something like that. And maybe it's like some fruit, and then I'm off to going to do more hard work. Now, instead of doing actual work, most likely it's going to the gym or it's going to be running. I like to do some running in the middle of the day when it's hottest, when it's most difficult. Sometimes I'll have calls and so forth. This won't be exact. So like once in a while I'll have a call at 12 or 2 or 3 or 4, depending on if they're in different time zones. So this is just like a guideline. It doesn't be exact, but this should be in your calendar every day. All right, so at this point we have this like leftover works. At the end of the day, after all of my work is done and all of the physical work, then, okay, let's go ahead and do the least important task. Go to the grocery store and pick up some things, or go to the pharmacy, or go here, or whatever. A gym, cold plunge, maybe massage at the end of the day, recovery walk, go to sunset at the beach. Now, usually I try to minimize the amount of travel time and distance and spend. So we minimize all those types of things to help better perform. So that means I really don't actually leave this spot. You see me here in the video. This is where I live, and I'll have assistants. So we have a house assistant, we have a personal assistant, executive assistant, online virtual assistants. We have delivery services, meal planning, so forth. Anything that can help me make more money for the amount of time I'm spending and save my time. So you got to start thinking like $1 million CEO. These are the types of things we do in our daily habits. And at the end of the day, after dinner is completed, that gives you some free time to start writing down, like taking a look and thinking, or writing it down manually on a piece of paper, at your schedule and what you need to do tomorrow. The most important things, if you just do A, B, and C, A being, okay, number one, tomorrow I have 2 sales calls we need to close. I'm going to focus on them, thinking about who they are, what's the offer that they're looking for, to start understanding and the processing that before you get onto the call. And confirming those calls for tomorrow. So maybe, for example, I have 2 calls tomorrow. At this point, they're in about 12 hours. I can send out an email and confirm and let them know that, okay, we got a call tomorrow. This is a good time for social media, following up with leads, networking, dinner dates. And then at the end of the night, that's when I get into bed. I'm not done working. I'm researching. I'm spending time on looking at other people's products and offers and funnels. I'm taking screenshots of people's ads and saving them, and creating swipe files while in bed. I'm doing meditation. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm doing anything to improve my mind. I'm doing social media, talking to friends, family, stuff like that during that point in time. And then around 11 is when I might be listening to a podcast and falling asleep. So that is my day. So workout schedule, we follow this video guide here. Very simply, it's a 5-day split. Monday is International Chest Day. So chest, back, legs, shoulders and chest again, hamstrings, abs, and biceps for the final Friday, which is pretty chill. And if you do this for about 3 years, you'll be a 1% physical specimen, no matter who it is. No drugs, the only thing that I'll ever do is creatine, and I don't really often use creatine. So as far as like fitness and stuff like that, I don't need any type of powders, pills, don't need any type of protein powder even. The only thing that's proven to work that has no side effects really, outside of maybe you get a little bit of a headache if you use way too much creatine. So just 5 grams of creatine a day. I just drink that in the morning with some water and then some black coffee, and then you're good to go. So you can watch this as a video guide on the perfect 5-day split. And I do prefer the 5-day, just it makes you get into the habit of just, okay, Monday through Friday, it's part of my workout, as part of my job is to go to the gym. So you do your 4 to 5, 6 hours of work, and then you have your 1 hour in gym, which is 15 minutes to travel, 30 minutes in the gym, 15 minutes home, showering, so forth. And that is your day. So that is, for me, the perfect day as an online entrepreneur, marketer, marketing agency / whatever, and fits my schedule. If this makes sense to you, great. If your schedule is even better than that, leave me some comments and notes, see how we can improve. I'm always looking to improve. Like I said, 1% better every day creates a 37% better each year. And it's exponential growth. So it's just most people just stay the same their whole lives. They're not growing. They're just slowly dying. But if you continue to improve every single day, even if it's just small, you won't notice, but after a year, after 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, your friend circle that you might have now will be different. They won't recognize who you are. Your 5 closest people around you will be different. Your life will be different. You'll be living in a better place. You'll be experiencing better things. It just exponentially grows. So you may not see it right now. And then one day you'll wake up and be like, Ryan was right. And it all goes back to that principle here. All right, to wrap it up, we don't like to do videos over 10 minutes. I'll leave your comments down below. Let me know if this helps. See you in the next video.